Coming up, OCC's off-campus restaurant is currently looking for a new restaurateur in residence.
ONTV Update heads to North Salina Street to see what makes With Love different from any other restaurant right now.
Now, from the EMC studio at Onondaga Community College, this is ONTV Update.
Good morning and welcome to ONTV Update. I'm Ty Kaminsky.
And I'm Zach Sheridan. Today is Friday, March 30th.
You've probably been to the cafeteria quite a few times this semester for that quick bite to eat. But when you have a little more time and crave something new, have you ever been to With Love?
We found out what makes OCC's off-campus restaurant so different from other restaurants. Venus Lucolumbi was part of the first class of OCC's With Love program. Now, she's head chef in the kitchen, but that pressure never gets to her.
Just like cooking at home. I mean, a lot of these recipes are home recipes, and some I kind of derived and came up with a few of them, but I've done that all my life.
Adam Sudman was one of the people who came up with the idea for a real restaurant for OCC students to gain experience while a local restaurateur gets a chance to run a kitchen.
So it started over lunch. I was chatting with some folks from Center State and OCC Workforce Development about how to meet the needs of folks that have been locked out of the workforce for one reason or another, but also how to tap into some of the culinary abilities of both new Americans and folks that are from here. And we're trying to combine them in one model.
Every 6 months, With Love has a new restaurateur in residence, which means they bring along their own cuisine too. Venus has been cooking up home specialties from her family roots in Savannah, and they taste about as authentic as it gets. OCC's Workforce Development Program hopes to identify the next resident before June 1st to have the new menu ready by July. With Love is located at 435 North Salina Street and is open for lunch Tuesday and Wednesday between 12 and 2, and open for dinner Thursday and Friday between 5 and 8 p.m. Reservations are not necessary.
Student government elections are coming up. There are various ways you can go vote. Starting on Monday, April 2nd, OCC students will receive a link in their student emails on how to vote. You can either vote through that link or you can stop by the Gordon Student Center outside the cafeteria to vote. Students who go vote in person, you will receive a free ice cream sundae.
Coming up, we take a look at the Lady Lasers National Tournament run.
But first, after the break, whether you own a hot rod or Prius, there are a few things in common. Find out how weather affects all types of vehicles.
I love going to the library. They have the most comfortable chairs there, and it's quiet and peaceful. I actually like my professors because I like being told the truth about my art. But they're actually very nice though. They help me. They critique your artwork, but they also help you and tell you where your mistakes are.
If you enjoy art, then stop by the Ann Felton Art Gallery. The gallery is located on the first floor beneath the Storer Auditorium of Ferrante Hall. The newly designed gallery provides the perfect space to relax and enjoy the spoils of creativity right here on campus. Now on view until November 7th, the surreal art and paper sculptures of June Tyler. The gallery is open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Come on and enjoy the show.
I went to college with the idea that I was going to take Ryan Seacrest's job. Through my time at OCC, I was able to learn, you know what, my skill set more realistically lends to marketing and customer relations. And that really gave me a direction of where it is that I should go professionally. The benefit of having a smaller class size is that I get one-on-one attention from my professor. And that's one of the things that I loved about having those smaller classes. I'm very glad that I learned my professionalism in the area where I am practicing professionally.
Explore the possibilities and reach your full potential with Phi Theta Kappa, the official honor society for two-year colleges. To be invited, you need at least 12 completed OCC credit hours and a cumulative GPA of 3.5 or higher. Once you're in, you'll have access to scholarship, service, fellowship, and leadership opportunities. Come to the PTK and Honors Program Suite in Coulter Hall to learn more. A whole world of opportunities is waiting for you. What are you waiting for?
Finals are coming up fast, and Coulter Library is ready. We have lots of new computers, several new study rooms, and extended hours for finals review sessions. If you're stressed about that final exam or frantically working to finish that term paper, look no further. Take advantage of our subject resources and prepare for the end of a successful semester here at Coulter Library. Welcome back to ONTV Update. I'm Zach Sheridan. Ty is here with a weather update for the upcoming week. How's it looking for this week, Ty?
Zach, I've got good and bad news. According to weather.com, there is little snow in our 5-day. Today you will notice rain. The good news, 45 is our high and 31 is the low. Temperatures, however, are not going to feel like spring this week. Our rainy Saturday is going to have a high of 55 and a low of 37. Cloudy Sunday brings a high of 39 and a low of 26. Starting your work week, Monday will be cloudy with a high of 38 and a low of 29. Tuesday is looking better, partly cloudy with a high of 46 and a low of 32. Tuesday is where we might see those nighttime showers I was talking to you about, but it's nothing that we can't handle. Hump Day is going to have a high of 37 and a low of 25 with partial clouds. Chances are you drive a car to get from point A to B and expect to get there safely. Knowing how to apply the brake in a sticky situation could mean you walk away with your life. No matter the type of car you own, there are a few things in common. Brakes are one, and wherever you live, you probably experience weather. Depending on weather, knowing your brakes could just save your life.
Anti-lock braking system. So in the winter, when you apply the brakes and you start to slide, it pulsates the brakes so that it'll get you some traction and you won't keep sliding.
Even with ABS, Peter, an OCC commuter, expresses the challenges of traveling the hill that OCC was built on.
The commute can be frightening. This semester, there have been times I've slipped coming up here.
And without the brakes, using your steering wheel as a backup for Peter is not something he likes, but always thinks about.
I've been driving for 25 years and still I don't know sometimes whether to turn into a skid or turn away from a skid, and you know, which way am I going to turn the wheel? like I'll be thinking of it in the back of my mind.
So how do brakes work? They work like this. You have to think back to when you first learned about kinetic energy. When cars are in motion, they have lots of kinetic energy. They're called disc brakes. And when you first push down on the pedal, the hydraulic fluid pushes on a brake disc, then a brake caliper, then the brake pad. So all together, and that's how brakes work. Brian suggests what you should listen and feel for when your brakes need a change.
On the front, you'll get a pulsating action, different from when the ABS is working, or you may hit the wheel sensor. It'll sound like a squealing sound.
In addition to a high-pitched sound and a pulsating feeling from the brake, you should also watch out for these signs, according to etags.com. When your brake pedal sinks slow and feels like you can't press hard enough, that's a warning sign. Check your brake fluid. Your car shouldn't pull to one side when the brakes are applied, and bleed your brake lines to get air out. Coming up later, class registration. We will tell you the dates on when you can start registering.
First, we take a look into the Lady Lasers basketball season and how they ended their season on a good note. Stay tuned. You're watching ONTV Update.
One of the very valuable mandates of the community college is that it draws the student population from the entire community and sees its real goal to embrace the diversity that's in the community and make sure that that's evident in the classroom. The characteristics of community college is diversity in academic background. Usually there's quite a lot of diversity. One of my favorite parts of teaching at a community college is that diversity.
first impression of the music department was that the faculty is so friendly and caring, and they all want you to succeed. The professors really want to be there. They have smiles on their face the whole time during classes, and they make sure you're learning everything. They really make class enjoyable, so I'm always learning and having fun. Everyone's just so caring and they want you to do well.
Hi, this is the Learning Center. My name's Hugh. Can I help you?
We do academic support, and that mainly consists of tutoring. We do some workshops. Writing assistance is here. Not every college has a place like the Learning Center.
There's math, science, English, history, geology, tutors here at the Learning Center. They can all help you and further your skills. Get to know it, know the people, know the tutors, get a feel for it, you know.
When I got to high school, I had 2 phenomenal teachers that inspired me. I knew that I wanted to inspire students like she inspired me. If I can get a student to take another math course, I feel like it's a huge success. I think there aren't that many people in their lifetime who find the perfect job. And for me, this has been the perfect job.
Felton Art Gallery at Onondaga Community College. Experience art at its most engaging. The gallery features multiple genres of art, including painting, photography, and sculpture.
Welcome back to ONTV Update. I'm Chase McCarthy with your sports news. The Syracuse men's basketball team had their tournament dreams crushed by the Duke Blue Devils in the Sweet 16, losing 69-65. The Orange had been playing very effective on the defensive side all tournament long, but have struggled to score the ball. The defense struggled to slow down the Blue Devils enough to sneak by with a win. The tournament will continue tomorrow night with the Final Four game in San Antonio. The SU women's team lost in the first round to Oklahoma State, 84-57. The OCC women's basketball team is also playing in the national tournament for junior college, making their 5th appearance this year.
The OCC women's basketball team has been a top team in the NJCAA Region 3 ever since the start of the program back in 2001. This year, the program made their 5th appearance in the NJCAA National Tournament. Coach Mike Wheeler is responsible for the program's success since the beginning.
I coached high school basketball for 6 years, and I just had an opportunity to come up and start the program up here, and it was a challenge. And I accepted the challenge, and it was something that, I just always wanted to do, be a college basketball coach.
Coach Mike Wheeler hopes to add a national championship to this case sometime soon.
In the 5 appearances to the tournament, the program has gone to the championship game 1 time. They lost that game for their only loss of the 2010 season. This year, the team did not make it as far. They finished in 6th place, but now that allows the team to look forward to next year.
We look forward to every season, so it's not one in particular. But it's the unknown, I think, if you're looking at next year. It's the unknown and unexpected. That's exciting.
Starting forward, Sydney Ure, who led the team in rebounding and shooting percentage, will be returning next season and already has high expectations for her team.
This season, we didn't make it that far, but now having it under our belt, knowing the process of what to do to get there, I think we're going to be way more confident, have more of a winner's mentality, which is very important, that I want my team to have, going into every game expecting to win.
The Lasers finished with a 27-8 record this season, with 8 freshmen that Coach Hope returns next year.
The program has reached the regional finals 9 times, winning the Region 3 title 5 out of those 9 times. In other OCC sports news, the men's lacrosse season started, and the team hopes to continue their hot start tomorrow against Tompkins Cortland Community College. Face-off is at 12 p.m. The Lasers beat the Panthers twice last year, both by more than 25 goals. The OCC women's team has only had 1 game so far this season and won't play another regular season game until April 3rd. They will be taking on Nassau Community College. The Lasers baseball team will be facing Corning Community College in a 4-game series, also beginning Tuesday. OCC has gotten off to a rough start, starting the season 0-4, but since then they have gone 6-3, bringing their record to 6-7 on the year. Major League Baseball had its earliest opening day ever yesterday, and there was some exciting games. Let's take a look at some sports scores. The New York Yankees traveled to Toronto to beat the Blue Jays 6-1. Newest Yankee Giancarlo Stanton had himself a game with 2 home runs and a double, hitting in 4 RBIs. Yanks ace Luis Severino pitched a solid 5.2 innings, allowing 1 hit and striking out 7. Yankees will continue their series against the Blue Jays tonight at 7. The Boston Red Sox started their season against Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays defeated Boston, though, 6-4. Chris Sale pitched 6 scoreless innings for the Sox, giving up 1 hit and striking out 9. Joe Kelly gave up 4 runs in the 8th to tie the game. Carson Smith gave up 2 more runs in that inning and ended up with the loss. The Sox will play again tonight at 7. So with the opening day of baseball yesterday, I think it's going to be quite an exciting season this year.
I think it'll be a fun season, but a long season as baseball usually is. Gentlemen, tomorrow, Final Four.
I know, right? Everyone's got to be rooting for Loyola, Chicago, and Sister Jean. I can't wait. I hope they're really playing Monday night.
I know I am, and I'll be watching basketball all season because NBA is playing all Easter. There's games going on all day.
You know, I think it's going to be a really fun weekend.
I agree.
We will be right back with more on ONTV Update.
I love OCC, and I've really been impressed with all of my students here. I teach natural hazards and disasters. I try to bring in real-world events to make what you learn in the classroom applicable to what you might read in the newspaper or see on the news or hear in the media. And then also trying to make it interesting because sometimes science can be a little boring to folks. So I try to make it exciting, and so perhaps you don't even realize you're learning science.
I actually was a graduate of the Mechanical Technology Associate's Degree program here myself. Onondaga, without a doubt, puts the student first. We want our students to be successful. We want them to come back to us and say, yeah, what we learned in this program was great. What we're doing, we have a skill set now that I can make a good living with. www.sunyocc.edu for more information.
What I love most about OCC is the ease of access. It's so close to home, and it's just a beautiful campus, and the social community is so nice. I can really find myself inside of it. The business area that they just built is really nice as well. I think that's going to be good for helping out business students with their goals and tasks and things. I would recommend OCC to somebody. I think it's a really nice place to get an education. I think it's a really nice school to be able to settle down in and build a future at.
Are you eager for knowledge outside the classroom? Then visit Coulter Library. If we don't have the book you're looking for, we can get it on loan. We also have a wide selection of movies and music to enjoy on your study break. And our quiet study rooms allow you to work alone or with classmates in a private environment. We're extending hours during finals week until 11 p.m. so you can catch up on your work. Visit our website for more information. Take advantage of Coulter Library today. You'll never fail in your journey to succeed.
The teachers here are excellent. I've had some really informative teachers. The lessons are pretty clear and the teachers are very social. It's a very social experience. I like the facility a lot. I liked the studios, so I decided to come here. I've learned so much. I've learned an indefinite amount of material about architecture, and I only have more to learn. I would definitely say that this school is excellent for building a portfolio to move on in this major.
Welcome back to ONTV Update. Are you ready to register for classes?
Starting April 4th, students with 30+ completed credits and are taking classes for a degree can register for classes. On April 5th, students with credits between 18.5 and 29.5 can register. On April 6th, students with less than 18 completed credits. Then, on April 9th, registration opens for everyone. Don't wait to register. So Ty, how is the weather looking this weekend?
You know, we've got Easter and April Fools this weekend. If you plan on celebrating either of those, it won't be dry. Weather.com is giving us rain Friday and Saturday. I'm giving you a heads up and letting you know that you should wear that rain jacket you have nicely hung in that closet of yours. Friday, the high is 45 with a 31-degree low. Saturday, 55 high and a low of 37. Sunday, 39 is the high with a 26-degree low. And that is not an April Fool's joke. Saturday and Sunday will both be cloudy.
Thank you for watching On TV Update. Don't forget to watch the afternoon show at 2:30. For this show, I'm Zach.
And I'm Chase.
And I'm Ty. We'll see you later.